Hey everyone, I have Scott in the back room. He's had some technical difficulties, so he's getting ready to go live. He's having fun on his birthday, and no worries there. I totally get it. I totally get it. No, he's not in a speedo. He's at the beach, but he's ready to rock. If we lose him, he'll try and stay in the chat, but I think we can work through it. Thank you for joining us tonight for the two chap sale. I have several items. I think we're going to do 10 items each. We'll try and work through it quickly and just have some fun while we can. Don't forget to, I have on the banner going below, if you purchase anything, send your PayPal information and shipping information to the email address below. For me, Vintageuprisingtx at gmail.com. And I have Scott's listed there below on the scroll, Old Curiosity Shop 99 at gmail.com. Karen Williams has graciously agreed to allow the starts and stops. And when she does the stop, then depending on who's selling, Scott or I will refresh and call who the winner is based on our screen. Nothing really new. It's going to go rapid. Scott's internet is iffy, so we'll give it a shot. And if you're serious about bidding, get your bid in early because of various lags. My lag is different from your lag, and we'll try to keep up. Hello to everyone. Again, thankful that you're here with us tonight, and we're joining Scott on his birthday, and we'll bring him into the studio. Hello, hello.
Well, hello from the Jersey Shore. I am down the shore, as we say in New Jersey, down the shore. And I don't know. I don't always want to seem like, what's that up there? It says vintage. Oh, I don't always want to seem like I can't get things together, but you know, you're traveling. I mean, I am. So I have to ask, and I always do this, can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Live
okay.
in color.
Well, at least you can, David.
I see you on the feed. I'm looking at our channel on this feed. So the lag isn't bad. The clarity is good. Everything's good. They're wishing you a happy birthday. I don't know if you can see the chat.
I don't see it on the cell phone. I've got a laptop here. I have to. Well, thank you, everyone. I appreciate that. Yes, I will quickly tell you I am down the shore, as we say in Jersey. But actually, I'm up the shore because rather than the South Jersey shore, I'm at the North Jersey shore. I'm up at Ocean Grove and Asbury Park. And I was up in Hazlitt earlier. I was in Brooklyn. You know, I'm just below. Once you get up this far, there aren't too many beach towns north of this until you get to Staten Island. So I'm up here in North Jersey, and it's about an hour and a half away from where I live in South Jersey. Having a wonderful time. I have been able to meet some lovely people who came and joined me at the wonderful concert last night in Ocean Grove. And I want to thank you for your birthday wishes. And I'm excited everybody's here for the live sale.
I'm excited that you're with us. And, you know, it's not the same as being in person. It's not the same as sharing a house with you. But I'll take what I can get personally.
Well, listen, I'm sorry I'm not dressed up. Let me button my top. Let me button this.
No worries. You're on vacation.
Well, sort of.
And you're on the shore, so it's okay.
I did kind of
Never mind that men wore suits and ties on the beach in the 20s.
Oh, later than that, I've got pictures of I've got old photographs of. Yes, my mother remembers they would get dressed. They would be dressed when they left the house. And when you got to the shore, you would change into bathing costumes. But then that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
Gone are those days. Well, everyone's wishing you a happy birthday. So
well, thank you. I can't. So let me try to see. I don't see. You know how I am with trying to say, oh, you're singing. Thank you, Alyssa the RN. I appreciate that. I did stop at Wendy's and got myself a little something. I had a wonderful seafood dinner. I got to see an old college friend of mine. She and I haven't seen each other since we were about 21 years old.
Oh, wow.
That was a while ago.
10
and
years
we had
ago.
lunch 10 years ago. I'm 56 years old today, and I knew her. We were college freshmen back in 1985, and we had lunch today at Hazlitt, New Jersey, where they do say Jersey. And then I'm staying here in Asbury Park. Good friend of mine. Anyway, all right. So enough of that. David, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Back in the swing of things at work, sadly, but much needed vacation. A lot of driving, but it was worth it. I had so much fun. Memories forever. We had a lot of fun. That was just a blast. I can't wait for the next get together. And we came back with a SUV full of things. That thing was packed. Tammy said we had about this much room on the ceiling. There's no way. No way. But
what makes it, David, what makes it what's even more fun is we got to share our vacation with the YouTube world.
Right.
And then we've got this bank of videos. We can look, if we're still kicking 20 years from now, and if YouTube is still around, it's kind of like watching old home movies. You remember,
Right.
That we have those to watch, and it's a lot of fun. And I appreciate everybody. I know it's not for everybody, but for those of you who watched and had a good time, we're glad that you came with us. And I've got one more video I didn't produce. David is waiting because he whips out the
kabasa.
The kabasa, not kabasi. So you stay tuned to the Old Curiosity Shop to find out about that. Okay. I'm done talking.
So just to remind everyone, make sure you refresh often. Make sure you're in live chat. And make sure if you're bidding for an item, you're not required to bid. We're just thankful you're here watching. But if you bid like you mean it, simply because of lags, and someone may snipe that from you. I call it sniping. They may get in there and snipe. So everyone is alive in the chat. They are in a festive mood. So we'll get it going. Did you want to go first? Oh, Karen is going to do the starts and stops. So just a reminder to give Karen verbally your starting price, and she'll type it in for us. And when you count it down, she'll put the stop. And Scott and I will, when we get to 4 or 3, we'll do this for the benefit of the lag. And Karen, she'll be refreshing. She'll hit the stop based on that. Scott and I will determine after we've refreshed who the winner is, and we'll kind of ask for an agreement. But we'll do that each on our own side. Again, thank
David.
You. Go ahead. Go ahead, Scott.
Hello?
Yeah, did you want to go first?
I don't know if you can, every once in a while, because my internet connection here at the shore is bad. David sounds like Max Headroom, from the 80s. So if I at some point look like I have no clue what's going on, it's because I'm frozen or he's frozen or I can't hear it properly. So I apologize for that. I can't do anything about it.
Well, why don't you start with the first item, Scott?
Let me turn you up on this and turn you down on this. Okay. I don't know if that's going to make any difference.
I don't know. Do you want to go first?
Not. Turn you down on this. This could be a disaster. Okay. I don't know if that's going to make any difference.
I don't know. Do you want to go first?
Turn you down. Oh my gosh. Everybody's watching and it looks like it's going horribly. Hello?
I'm here. Well, I'll go first and you go second. How's that?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. We'll make it easier. Okay, the first item I have is Fostoria candy dish, and this is going to be offered beginning at $15. So Karen's going to put in the start for 15. And we all love our Fostoria. It's a nice candy dish. This measures 8 inches tall, 4.5 inches wide. Someone's going to shout it out there, bring back the clear glass. I don't think the clear glass ever went away. It's just that other glass got popular.
Ooh.
And there was a little rush on it, but we have plenty of beautiful glass that we can appreciate. I'll show the lid, how ornate this is. No, there's tiny. I mean, these are tiny flea bites, but nothing. I mean, that's really zooming in. And on the rim of the actual bowl, there's nothing. So, people use these for candies. So they weren't always gentle. Uncle Fred was not always gentle with these. But it's a beautiful piece of Fostoria. It looks great. I love it. Like I said, we're offering this beginning at 15. I don't know if Cheryl's in at 15. I guess I'll hit the banner if I can keep up with it. If I don't, just scream at me in the chat. But the design here has no chips on it. And no chips or little cracks or anything here. Just beautiful. Jeffrey reads at 16. Thank you. And I hope everyone is having a great evening. Thank you for being with us. And I'll just spin that around a little bit so you can appreciate all that is Fostoria in beautiful glass. And just for a little heads up, I have a piece from Pilgrim just before they shuttered their doors, under the supervision of those creators of they shuttered their doors of black glass. So they like perfected black glass. Jeffrey at 16. I don't see any others, so I will start counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Karen's going to have the stop. And I'm waiting for Karen. Karen has a stop, and I see Rob B with the highest bid of 18. So thank you, Rob B. And I will change this over to Scott. Go ahead, Scott. Can you hear me? Go ahead.
Okay. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
David and Tammy, would you please send me the StreamYard link to my email address, oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com. I may have to escape and try to link up a different way. I'm having a lot of internet problems. I think you can hear me, but I'm having a really hard time hearing you, and it's because I'm here at the shore and I'm not getting a good connection.
Okay, Tammy is on that. She'll send that to you.
Okay, but it's you can hear me pretty. You want me to try one item?
You can go right now if you'd like.
Okay, let's try it. As long as you can hear me. I don't know. Everybody wave their hands or something if you can't. Let's do.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's do choice, right? Choice. We're starting out at choice. I've got 2 items here. They both start at $20. The highest bidder gets to pick the one they want. These are ashtrays in black glass. Now, these were made, I believe, by L.E. Smith.
They are L.E. Smith.
Okay, thank you, because you've got the book and I don't.
I've got it's in this book, and it's also in my L.E. Smith book.
Well, there's the terrier, and the great thing about the terrier is no chips on his little ears, no chips on his little tail. Okay, so that's the black. Now, $20. You get to pick the one you want. So go ahead and get those bids in there, and I'm going to need some help with this because, as I said, I'm in a new area here, and I'm trying my best to get this to work. There's the elephant.
Well, Jenny Mac's in at 20.
Okay, so there. Now you get the highest bidder gets to pick the one that they want. The second highest bidder gets the leftover if they want it.
Or the highest bidder may want both at the same price for both.
They could. Now, look at the elephant. These are fantastic. This is black glass. This is from the Art Deco era. And I don't know what else they made, but there's elephant. Forget the fact that his trunk is down. Big deal. He's still lucky, I think. So we've got the elephant. And then we've got also, and then is Gino here, my friend, my North Jersey friend? Hey, Gino, I'm up in your neck of the woods. Aren't you a North Jersey guy? And then you've got the little terrier here. So these ashtrays, are we still good, David?
Yes, we're good.
Take a look at these. Now, he could be a Scotty or just some random terrier. I don't know. And, but, you know, great condition. I don't know how big they are. They're about maybe 5 inches across. Yeah. All right.
Those are beautiful.
So, I don't know where we are on the bids, but you get to pick the one you want.
We're still at 20.
Black glass. Let me hit refresh myself so I can make sure. All right. Live chat, top chat, live chat, top chat. $20. Which ashtray do you want? They go to the highest bidder. 1930s Deco era in beautiful condition. All right, David, shall we count these bad boys down?
Go ahead.
Okay.
But you're going to have to set one down and show your fingers at the end.
Oh, that's right, I am. Okay. Should I put one? No, I better not do that. All right. Highest bidder gets the one they want. We're going to count them down, and we're only at $20.
We're at 21. 22.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, they don't glow.
No, they don't glow.
I have something that glows.
I bet you do. All right. Who is it?
Waiting for the stop. Wait, that's another channel.
Let me get my... This is awful. Look what I'm doing. I'm writing on the back.
Thank you, Karen.
I'm writing on the back. Mary and Michael gave me this last night at the concert, and I'm writing on the back of there. I hope you guys are watching. I'm going to say hello to you.
Now, I don't know if you see the chat, but I have Jenny Mac as the highest bid at 24 before the stop. So Jenny Mac gets to pick. She wants the terrier. So Jenny Mac wants the terrier. Now, Lisa Walker had the second highest bid at 23. So she has the choice of picking the elephant or just passing.
Oh, no. I can't hear you, David. My cell phone froze.
I think they hear me. So let's see. I'll keep it going here. Hey, Chad.
This is terrible. If you'll just type, it's Jenny Mac at 24.
Correct. For the terrier. And Lisa Walker will take the elephant at 23.
Can you type that in for me? Who will take the elephant at 23?
Lisa Walker.
And then I'm going to. Then I'll go out and come back in. I know this is annoying. I'm sorry, everyone. I can't help it.
It's okay. I'll type it in.
Okay. I think I can get you in. Okay. It's Lisa Walker at 23. Okay, David. I got you. Lisa Walker at 23. And that's the elephant?
For Lisa Walker, correct.
Okay. I'm going to go away. David, you plow on. I'm going to come back in differently.
Got it.
Hopefully it'll be better. I'll be back, I hope.
Okay, I'm going to do 2 items at Karen's suggestion, which makes perfect sense. I'll just go in order. So I have a Hughes glass. We're all familiar with Hughes glass. They did a lot of things, and they especially did deco. I have the lamp on. This is not an original shade, obviously. But let me zoom in. This is starting at $25. So it's milk glass. The base does not light up. Let me just turn that off for now. The base doesn't light up. This is lit up. Of course, this is not the original shade. Put on your sunglasses. So this is only I think a 20 watt bulb, but the milk glass is in great condition. This is the Deco step down design. The original fixture here, I don't want to blind y'all. I'm going to include the shade with this. It's not the original. Normally you would have a glass shade. There's some that are cylindrical that go high about 5 inches. The ideal one for this one would probably be a Hughes glass, just to match it with a square milk glass cover. I just haven't found one. I wish I had one, but we haven't. And I see these coming in. I'm talking, so I may not see the bids. I see Elderly Poodle at 29. Now, this is not rewired, but it's working. I would suggest, just for aesthetics, it's fine. It works. But if you want the real feel of deco, I would have it rewired to the cloth wrapped wire. It's a generous wire. I believe I measured it at 5 feet. Elderly's at 29. And this is just a gorgeous, nice side lamp. Now you can see, I guess the camera's adjusted a little bit, but it's beautiful. Yeah, Jeremy. Typically with Hughes designs, they like to use matching glass shades that would clip, or they would like this one I've seen with a square with a cube milk glass shade, or a pink or a light blue, or even milk glass cylindrical, dare I say phallic shaped, or tower that fit over a small bulb. But I just got this just to not blind you, and 2, just to have a temporary small shade until you can find something, or unless you want to put an Edison bulb. But it's very neat. If you look up Hughes glass Art Deco, the small lamps, you'll see a few of those shades. But the shade comes with it. The bulb comes with it. That'll ship together. So I think last is Elderly Poodle at 29. So I'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll set that aside. And Elderly got the last bid in at 35, but I don't think anyone bid after her. So Elderly, you're going to get this at 29. I'm not going to let you outbid yourself. So Elderly Poodle at 29. And I'll do one more. Just typing in my notes. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to add Scott in. Scott, I'm going to do one more if you don't mind. Are you settled? Are you good to go?
I can try.
Let's go ahead. Let's see. There we go.
Okay, we good?
We're good to go.
I've got 2 bookends. The title of the bookends is called Solitude. Now the bidding starts at $50 on these, and we'll see if anyone is interested at $50. That's going to be the opening bid. They date to 1921, and they are electroformed. So the process is also called galvano process. And what would happen is you have a core that's made of like a ceramic or a plaster. Yeah. And then in the plaster, they put little metal rods. There's one right here and here. And then they take them and they dip them down. And I didn't study physics or chemistry, but somehow the bronze then attaches itself. And so it's called electroformed. And there were about 5 or 6 companies that did this. Pompeian bronze. I think these are made by the Pompeian Bronze Company. So they're designed by a guy named Peter. Oh, I can't remember his last name, but it's in my video from yesterday if you want to go and look.
Peter Brady.
Not Peter Brady, you dummy.
Oh, okay. The other Peter.
Now, I will tell you that we have the original sort of statuary finish on these, and they're called Solitude.
Oh, I love those.
I know. And you got this Greek dude in his sandals, and he's fallen asleep reading a book, or he's contemplating. And isn't it
Jeffrey? Hold on, Jeffrey. I can't bid because my feed is much faster. There's no way. I'm recusing myself.
Now, we always see naked ladies. At least we got, well, I guess he's a naked man, equal time. He's got a drape covering what needs to be covered. But they're heavy, they're old, electroformed bookends. There was a series of these. And I'll tell you that these bronze-clad bookends, they will get dropped, and you'll get little dings in them.
Oh, for sure, yes.
Now look back here. There's a ding. Why? Because it gets dropped, and it's plaster on the inside, and it doesn't get broken, but it gets a ding in it. And there's a little ding on his shoulder back here, of course. These are 100 years old. Now, the finish is original, and they're just lovely. Not a terribly easy pair to find, and they sell for well over $100 on internet auctions.
No, those are absolutely gorgeous.
The thing you want to look for electroformed is these 2 spots right here. That's where the little wire was cut off, and that's where it was cut off. And when you find that little thing that's like a little, almost like the end of a coat hanger, then you know they were electroformed. That's how they were made. And that's also called the galvano process. I'm learning about these. So Solitude.
Do not dust these. Do not polish these.
No, I haven't taken anything to that. Look at all that old dust in there. You better leave it just like it is.
Leave all that DNA there.
You leave it right like that. So let's get them back up here. Beautiful bookends. Look at that. You see me right in the middle?
I see you. Gorgeous.
For whatever reason, I can't see the chat. Let me go to comments. Oh, there it is. Is that it? You know, folks, I apologize because I'm having all kinds of problems tonight, but let's count it down. I appreciate you bearing with me. You know, I'm away from home. And when you're away from home, you can't always tell what the internet is going to be like. But let's count them down. Ready, David?
Ready.
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Bid like you mean it. Get him in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Uh-oh.
I love it.
Karen's going to have to guess because you froze on 2.
Oh, no. I'm
Peter
frozen?
Manfred.
Peter Manfred. That's it.
Thank you, Jeremy Robbins.
Yeah, that's who designed them. I put it in yesterday's. I did a video yesterday telling you all about them. But
Okay, Robert, back in the day, Fines got in for 91. Loyal Raven came in at 80, but you're lagging. And there's a stop. So Robert with back in the day Fines, and he's highlighted on the screen for you.
Okay, I got it. I hear you.
You got it? Okay.
Thanks so much, Robert and Lori. They are going to be headed your way. You're going to love these.
Those are gorgeous.
Thank you guys, and thank you everybody who placed a bid. I appreciate that.
I may have to trade Robert something for those when we meet up in Louisiana. I don't know. That's supposed to happen sometime soon. But congratulations. That was great. I did recuse myself.
David, I would have sold them. I would have given them to you in a heartbeat.
Okay, I have a question. So I have 2 Manhattan vases. Now I could sell these as a pair. Let me get big.
Yeah.
Or
off.
I have 2 Manhattan Compotes. Now here's the thing. No one sells. Okay, if you go to an antique store and someone who knows what they have, Manhattan Compote all day, every day.
Yeah.
When you go to a thrift store and there's tons of wonderful glass, these were listed together as martini glasses. So the kids today are using these for martini glasses, I guess. What I would think, and I opened this up to the chat earlier, that I have 2 sets, and I'm going to go 1 vase, 1 compote.
Yeah.
So 2 sets, or if you want both. These are going to start at, I think I'm going to go ahead and offer with the vase and compote starting at $30 for the pair. I got these at a good deal, so I'm passing it along. So starting at 30, ding ding for the glass, vase and compote. You got the footed vase, so that's Manhattan, and then you have the 4 bands for the compote. So we're good to go there. So starting at 30, and I'm going to have 1 set or 2 sets. I'll have 2 sets. No dings. Just my favorite. This is what I'm collecting. Scott knows that. I already have a vase, so when I see them, I pick them up because they're just, why let these sit in a store when I can just pass them along? Jenny Mack says she would use these for a martini. Well, that Lola May's at 30. But yeah, 2 martini. I see these all the time. Every now and then I'll run into one at pink. Well, it's pink. However, they want way too much money for the pink. So I've never brought a pink one home. The tumblers I have, no problem, Scott. Bad internet happens. And let me do myself a favor and turn this thing back on so we can see this. No flea bites on the stem for this compote. Nothing on the rim. On the second one, as Scott is aware, these can dinged around and they get chipped easy.
Oh, yes.
There looks like there's flaws here. There's not. There's just bubbles that were caught during the manufacturing process. Actually, I think that's pretty unique. I've never seen the bubbles in there. These are not chips; they're just bubbles from the manufacturing. But these are in great shape. There's just some manufacturing details. They were pressed, so they have a seam. And let me check this vase. This one's great as well. So you're going to get Lola's at 30 for a vase and a compote. Yeah, there's the blue tape. There's Tammy's. She takes inventory. So we know exactly where we got them and what we got them for. Just in case, I don't know. Just in case what, Tam Tam? I don't know. In case we're audited by the glass police. I don't know. It's not, is it the internet? It's not. I don't think it's cloudy. Unless that's what you're looking for. But they're both footed, both Manhattan. And I will count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The glass police, right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll wait for that before I drop it. I think it's just a light, Lola, if that's what you're looking at. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Scott's working on the concert video. So Lola, looks like you are getting vase and compote. Manhattan. Thank you very much. And I do have another set. So if anyone is interested, let me know. Hey, Martha. Hey, Lori. It might be the light. So thank you, Lola. And I do have another set if someone's interested. Whoops. Whoa. Okay.
Go ahead. Okay. Doing the best I can here tonight. I've got 2 Art Deco candlestick holders in glass. I've never seen these before. I don't know who made them, but we're going to start out at $19. Hello?
Go ahead.
Okay. So we're going to start out at $19 on these. And I don't know which, it keeps, okay. So we have a pair of them, $19. No chips, no cracks, no problems. They stand on 4 little tiny feet. Boop, 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 boop. And then the chrome part is screwed onto the glass. Yeah, okay. Just, wow. Talk about 1930s classy. That's it. If you like Jeeves and Wooster, if you like Poirot, if you like that era, the classic era of the 30s, what a revolution it was to mix chrome and glass. You didn't see that in 1910, but you saw it in 1930. And I don't know who made them. There's no mark on the chrome. Obviously, no mark on the glass, but who knows? One of those companies from the Art Deco era of the 1930s. And so the little candlestick holders stand about 3.5, maybe 4 inches tall. And as I said, they're in excellent condition. And it looks like we've got a couple of bids out there. David, are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that. And I keep saying that because I'm having problems here with the internet. So there they are, classic 30s. We're going to count them down. David, if you can tell me what the high bid is, it looks like maybe it's $20, 25.
It's 26 right now, Margaret Howe, and it's highlighted on the screen.
Okay, I appreciate that. And I'm going to go ahead and count them down. Let me back
Charles
up.
at 35.
If there are no questions, I can see it now. Thank you so much for doing that.
Hey, Pamela Blanchard.
Hey, Pamela Blanchard. Sorry we didn't see you in Kentucky. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, 2, 1. That's it. That is it. I love them. Very modern.
Whoa.
What's the whoa?
We got like some late bids coming in.
Oh, no.
Before the stop, and Jeffrey Reed at $65.
Jeffrey, I didn't know you were collecting Deco.
Before the stop. Terry Trahan tried to get in at 60, but Jeffrey Reed at 65.
Jeffrey.
And that is highlighted for you, sir.
I see it, and I thank you. Jeffrey, I'll see you later, either in Connecticut or Massachusetts, and you already know that. So thank you. Thank you, everyone who placed your bids. Back to David.
Connecticut.
Home
of the awesome grinders.
I'll be back again.
Oops. I'm having so much fun with this.
With what?
With this camera. Okay.
And I am having an awful time here.
Okay, I have a picture. This will start at 25, Karen. 25 if you would. And I'm going to slaughter this. Huschenruther. Huschenruther? Huschenrother?
Who's your mom? Who's your daddy?
Who's your what?
Who's your daddy?
It's a nice picture. This measures. Oh, this is the one, of course, that I didn't measure. So it looks like at the top where the lid is the tallest point. And let me get my trusty ruler out. This is going to measure 8 3/4. Let's call it just under 9 inches. Hand painted. It's signed by the artist. Not necessarily super old, but it has that classic look. Made in Germany. And let me unhighlight Jeffrey. Jeffrey had a bid. Someone came in a bid, and then he came $5 over. So I don't think it was he outbid himself.
Oh.
Let's see. Let me double check.
Oh, it's
I had, while I'm showing this, Jeffrey at 55.
I got it. That's beautiful, David, that picture. I got Jeffrey at 55. We're good. You keep selling.
Well, Terry Trahan came in at 60 before the stop. Then Jeffrey had 55, and then Jeffrey came in with 65 before the stop. So there was a bid at 60 by Terry Trahan before the stop. So that's why I had Jeffrey at 65, and I did refresh.
It's very refreshing. We're all good. All right. You're good, David. You're doing excellent. Thank you so much. Keep it rolling. And thank you, Karen Williams.
Okay, so let me put the lid back on. Just beautiful, beautiful vase. And like I said, it's signed by the artist. Just a really, really gorgeous job. And I don't see any more bids. So I will count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I think this light is just right. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll wait for that end from Karen. That's a lovely piece. I love that. There's some late bids. We're waiting for Karen's stop. And I see Terry Train at 30 and then a Florida Golden Girl in at 31 before the stop. Very good. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's a gorgeous piece. I love that thing.
Yeah, the painting on that was really pretty.
Okay, Scott. Let's keep it rolling while we have connection.
You already know what this is if you watched my preview video. And if you didn't watch it, then you don't know. So I will refresh your memory. We're going to ask $15. Wow, that is cheap. Okay, it's made by Jennings Brothers. Jennings Brothers. Turn it upside down. The JB is right there. No, right there. JB. They were located in Bridgeport, Connecticut, if memory serves. They were one of the top brass companies. Their work is second to none. That's an old one. That's an original one. Now remember, Jennings Brothers sold their molds in the 50s to somebody in Philly, and they repopped these, but they weren't as good. They were inferior. They changed the molds a little bit. That's an old one. It's the United States Capitol. Look at the detail. This would be for a desk set. It's missing its lining. Okay, whatever. Sometimes the linings don't survive. And look at the detail on all of the sides. You see that, David?
I see it.
Part of a desk set. And now look at the back where you're not going to see it unless it's on a desk. Look at the fountain here. I'm not getting it. Am I getting it in the right light?
No, I see it.
The detail on the casting is simply amazing. And Jennings Brothers made tons of things out of brass and copper and metalwork. The turn of the century into the 50s. And nothing is broken or missing on this. And this is an old original casting. So we can see it says there, the nation's capital. A nice gift for Dad, Father's Day, or whatever. Put a lining in it if you want. You can use it as a trinket box, put it on your desk, and use it as part of a desk set. Nothing is missing. It never had the winged victory statue on the top. I suppose they would have considered that too difficult to cast. Nothing like this will ever be made.
I love the finish.
Oh, I do too. It's gold plated, and even though it's worn off, don't you dare repaint this.
You have to promise not to go to your Home Depot and get a can of spray paint. Don't do it.
No, you get smacked. Nothing like this will ever be made in this country again. I doubt it. That's craftsmanship from the old days, and it's a beautiful piece. So we'll count this little thing down. The Jennings Brothers United States Capitol trinket box, stamp box, part of a desk set, jewelry casket, whatever you want it to be. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
No, it doesn't glow.
5. They're trying to annoy me on my birthday. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, hopefully I didn't freeze.
No, you didn't freeze.
All right.
I see Robert in late at 36. Robert coming in like he means it. And we're
It's
just
Robert.
waiting for the stop from Karen.
Okay. I have to see again who that is. Thank you, Terry.
Ooh. I'm going to need to refresh here.
Okay, hit refresh.
I
I'm
saw a bid
looking.
come in. Make sure I'm live chat. And
I think it's back in the day at 36.
hold on. Yeah,
I'm
36.
holding.
Karen has a stop. Adam came in late. So Robert at 36.
Now you say Robert, but I know his name is Robert, but on the
Back in the
screen.
day finds.
Yeah, I know. I know who you are back in the day. I just don't want anybody to be confused. It's back in the day, but we know your name is Robert. Back in the day at 36. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got you.
My next item, this will start. I'm offering it up at $45, Karen, if you don't mind. $45.
Turn that air conditioner off. I'm sorry.
We can't hear it. It's okay. You may be able to hear it. We can't hear it. It's fine. Let's see. There we go. Yes, everyone. It is Scott's birthday, so this is starting at $45. Now, Scott had 2 bronze bookends.
Yeah.
Handsome indeed. Here's another bronze. This is heavy metal. This is probably, and I didn't dust it off either, so this is a very stately, handsome lion.
Ooh.
And when I say if anyone's handled bronze, there's some heft to it. Now there's certain metals, and to get the lighter the bronze, it's going to have, of course, more copper and brass in it. The heavier the bronze, the more copper and less you're going to have less of the brass in there. You're going to have a true bronze. And the way you can tell that is by just the weight.
Wow.
And this came out of a old oil and gas house, the big oil here in Houston, Texas. So we're starting this off at 45. It measures from tip of the tail to, tip of the tail because it's over the base, to the base on this side is 10 inches. And then Leo here stands 5 inches, almost 6 inches tall. Now, when I say it's heavy, this weighs 7 pounds, 10 ounces.
Wow.
That's a lot of bronze.
That's what I weighed exactly 56 years ago.
No way.
On this day, 7 pounds, 10. Yes.
You should have been named Leo.
I was looking at my birth certificate.
7 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yes.
So you can tie this in with Scott's birth weight.
Yes.
How awesome would that be?
And today, and David, one more. Today is 7/10.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Coincidence? Yeah. I think not.
I think not.
Wow. Amazing. Let me spin this handsome guy around. Just wonderful detail. You can tell I didn't dust this guy off. We want this patina to just get better and better and better with age. No issues with the tail. It wasn't bent. These little things just fall off and break. But he's in great shape. Lovely mane. And he's heavy. Like I said, 7'10". It is kismet. And I see Robert back in the day finds is in, and I will count it down. If you're interested, get the bids in. 10, 9, 8. Hey, Harry. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one.
Handsome piece, handsome lion. Woo! Woo!
We are going to get the best shipping possible for that one. It may be UPS, so we'll see. There's the stop, and I have Terry Trahan at 65. Let me double check. Terry Trahan at 65. Okay, thank you very much.
Now I've got a vase, and it's made of black glass, gold encrusted. $15 is where we're going to start. Wow. That vase is 8 inches tall because that's 9 inches. You know I measured it. So 9 inches tall on this black glass vase. I don't know. It seems to me, I remember there was a company maybe in Chicago called Picard who did a lot of this kind of thing, but I guess any one of the glass companies could have done it. Let me stand up and bring it in and let you see. Look at, well, I guess it's getting washed out. There we go. Look at that. Look at the gold. The gold is in excellent condition. Black glass. You see that, David?
Gorgeous.
Now, down here at the base, we have 4 corners, of course. We've got one chippy, whippity, dippity. Where is it? All right, but it's on the underside. Where? Right there. It's on the underside of the base. You see that little chip? Yeah, all right. I hate it, but it is on the underside of that corner, so barely seen.
May I say a little something?
Say a little something.
You and I are very picky when we find things, but if they're gorgeous and they're worth sharing with someone, I mean, even if it had a little chip or something the size of half your pinky fingernail there, if you got to get it when you see it, or you'll never see it again. You'll never see it again. And then 3 days later, you're kicking yourself thinking, why didn't I pick that up?
I'm with you. And I kind of have a little rule for myself. If there are chips where you put your lips, look out. So I don't like chips on drinking glasses.
Right.
You're not going to drink out of that. That doesn't take away too much value. Whatever.
I mean, I have a crack.
Oh, do you? Woo! I don't know what to say. And, I'm getting crow's feet I'm 56 years old. So, and I've been out in the sun since July the 10th, 1967.
Thank you, Poodle. Thank you for your bed.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. So there it is. Beautiful piece, elegant, lovely, black glass, gold encrusted, and we're going to count it down. Thank you, D, Thrill of the Thrift. And hey, D, girl, we're going to have some fun because we're doing a live sale together. When is it? The last Friday of the month, I think. But let's count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the beautiful black glass vase.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Don't pay any attention. When is our live sale, D? Put it in there so they know. We're gonna have fun.
Okay.
It looked like, is it Kathy Day at 47?
No, I see Patsy M at 56, and she is highlighted.
Patsy M at 56. Thank you, Patsy M. I've got you. 56, Patsy M.
Now, let's get serious for a moment. Let's get serious for a moment. So,
wait, where's my beach hat?
I don't know, but my tie is crooked. So let me look presentable. So, in all seriousness, Tammy is under the weather.
Yeah.
We are still going to have a sale Wednesday, whether I have to do it by myself, Tammy may just have placards, and Tammy, she can look pretty. Maybe she just sit there and look pretty. I don't know, but she's not feeling well. We are going to have a sale Wednesday. We did
David,
see what we're going to have. Take this ridiculous thing off.
Question, David.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does she have allergies from her trip to Kentucky?
No, the kids came over and they may have done something. I don't know. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. They pick their nose and they, get germs all over the place.
I'm injected with so much stuff working at a hospital. I just don't get sick anymore. So
yeah,
it hasn't affected me at all.
Well, it's your turn.
You got Patsy M?
Patsy, thank you. I got you. Quickly, before David takes me out. If you are new to me, make sure you send your information to Old Curiosity Shop 99@gmail.com. If you've bought from me before, I probably already have your information saved. I'm going to do my invoices tomorrow morning early before I take my beach chair to the beach and sit there and read my Thomas Edison book. So I'll get the invoices out tomorrow morning. Okay, David, your turn. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Thank you, Karen. Karen's got your information in there, Scott.
Thank you, Karen.
I will highlight it while I grab my next item.
Delightful.
Let me do Japanese Art Deco. It's been over my shoulder right here. Just a nice basket. This is starting at $20. Nice lusterware finish. 3-sided. No issues with the handles. It hasn't been repaired. Made in Japan. Not Nippon, so it's a I guess a relatively younger piece. And this measures, did I say we're starting at 20? Yeah. Thank you, Karen. We got you, KP. Don't worry about it. 7.5 inches tall, and at the widest point, which is from here to here, that's going to measure 5 inches wide. It's a nice sized basket. I would think you could put something hanging in here that would grow and hang, maybe like one of the succulents that grow a little bit longer, or just enjoy it for what it is. Nicely lit up. I do have a light behind me that highlights some of this stuff back here, but it's just kind of temporary. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's coming up soon for sale as well. But we have this basket, and
oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's pretty. So this offering up at $20, and just a nice luster piece, beautiful blue, beautiful orange gold color, very popular design. It's just a nice shape. Nice triangular. Just a beautiful piece. And I don't know if I will count it down. I don't see. See, we started at 20. Don't call you Shirley. No, we won't do that. Okay, I don't see any interest. I will count it down anyway in case someone's sniping in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The airplane movie. Don't call me Shirley.
I love that.
Doke. I know you want to get going with vacation, Scott, so you want to just keep it rolling. And, okay, I think Marianne came in at 20. So thank you very much, Marianne. She'll get that vase. And we'll
Okay.
get Scott in here. Okay.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
All right. From the Blackstone Hotel in Chicago, no doubt. 2 tumblers.
I was there.
You were there. We were at a thrift shop, and you were all went nuts over some nasty 1970s sofa. Remember that?
True. He's not lying.
I'm not lying. But you all did. You lied, laid on that sofa. Ew. I went over to the clear glass, and look what I found. Wow. $10. You get both of them. $10. I'm looking for an opening bid. Now, I'm going to hold them up so you can see them. Look at the etching. Now, you know I did a preview video, and you got to see all about the Blackstone Hotel. Let's just hold up one. When I saw them, I loved that old etching. I said, these are old. This looks like something that goes back to 1912, 1910, 1920 maybe. The etching is beautiful. And as I was spinning it around, look, David, wait a minute, where is it? Keep going. You might not be able to see it. Can you see the words right here? The Blackstone. Can you see it? No?
Yes. Just center it a little.
I'm trying. It's hard.
To your right.
How's that?
There we go. Right there.
So you've got the rooster up here, and you guys told me. I didn't know the rooster was part of their logo, but there's the rooster. And then we can see the Blackstone. Now that hotel has been in Chicago. What year did it? I put it in my video, and now I can't remember. 1910, 1912, something like that. So these would have been either whiskey glasses or water tumblers or something at the luxurious Blackstone Hotel in Chicago.
Well, those are great glasses, little buddy.
I don't know how tall. Well, they're about 5 inches tall, so they probably hold about 6 ounces or so. And
Vinnie Mac is saying 1910.
Huh?
1910
is when the hotel opened. Yeah. So these could date to when the hotel opened. I don't know. It's good glass. It's well made. I guess somebody's, do people still steal towels from hotels?
No.
Either somebody stole them or they decommissioned these glasses, and there they are. So a cool piece of history from the old Blackstone Hotel in Chicago, known as the Presidential Hotel. I don't know how many presidents stayed there, but neat. Now, I'm not sure where we are on the bidding.
It's highlighted there.
KP at 25. Okay. Thanks, KP. Nice etched glass. People get mad at me when I bang the glass. I don't do it on purpose. Well, sometimes
people noticed last Wednesday that I banged glass, and they're like, Scott's rubbing off on you, David. You're just clinking glass around.
People are so funny. They get annoyed at the littlest things. Anyway, that's all right. Counting it down.
I find it endearing.
It is endearing. 10. Sorry. 9. 8. I didn't mean to do that. Where are we? 9, 8, 7, 6. Sorry. 5, 4, 3. You like the hat? 2, 1. Elegant. Blackstone Hotel tumblers.
I see a late bid at 34.
Late? That means they came in too late. Oh no! Hit your refresh.
Yeah. Noreen's at 28. You need a refresh. And there's a stop. So Rob B at 34. It's highlighted there. Rob B.
Rob, I'm going to see you at the end of the week. Excited to see you and Cheryl. Vintage Vinny is coming over. We're going to have a blast. They're yours, Rob. 34.
That sounds fun.
Rob B. All right, Rob. See you in a couple days. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who placed bids. Appreciate that.
Okay, I think Scott saw these when we were in the giant. What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
With a giant, what was it, 800 vendors at the mall?
Yeah.
And this is going to start. We're going to get one wine, one flute offered as a pair starting at $40. So the start's 40. And these are Bacchus stemware. I can't believe Vinny passed these up, but I guess he did. Well, no, at that antique store, they wanted a lot. So we have one wine.
Ooh!
Bacchus crystal stemware. Beautiful, beautiful. We hear that?
Beautiful.
There's the wine. And here's the champagne. The stems are frosted. And these are just gorgeous, gorgeous glass. Look how that shoots right. Now this is attached. They attach this on there, but that figure, when you look straight down, looks hollow, or it is hollow from the top of the crown or where they set this. Just beautiful work. Gorgeous work.
Nice.
Look how that flute goes straight through after they attach it. Just wonderful, wonderful work. I'll show the close-up. There she is, tirelessly holding up your wine glass. That's the wine. Here's the champagne flute, same figurine. And with the right lighting, that frosted glass just catches the light. Just very, very nice shape. And I'm sorry for smudging the glass. But you get one wine, one champagne. Yes, I did that. Sorry, folks. Sorry, not sorry. And these are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes, she is, Jenny Mac. She's naked.
Oh my word.
And I don't know if we have any bids in there. I didn't see any. No, if not, we can move on. This is good stuff. I bought it because I've never seen them for the price I got them for. I think at the Ohio they wanted $50 per glass, and on the that website, whom shall not be named, where you can replace things, they wanted these at $45 each. These are not signed.
You have a lot of questions.
I don't think they need a signature. I mean, this is crystal, so I'll count these down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll wait for Karen's stop. Set those aside. And wait for Karen. Terry Trahan's at 45. And Terry Trahan will get those for 45. Great price. And we will pass it over to Scott.
Okay. Because of my internet problems, David sounds like Darth Vader in my ears. So
I am your father.
I think it's my turn. $22. $22. We're going to start out. This has to be Anchor Hocking. They did all of these little rings. Not only do you get the decanter, I couldn't think of that word when I was filming it the other day. Not only do you get the decanter, the liquor decanter, but you get 4 of the matching shot glasses. Now, if you want 6 or 8, go on the internet. You'll find them. They're out there. The paint on these is excellent. You want to watch out because a lot of times there's paint loss. Not here. We don't have, look at that. We don't have paint loss on any of them. No chips, no cracks. Look at how good the paint is. There was all for one money. There was a pattern called banded rings, which actually had embossed rings in the glass. This is just painted on there, and I'm going to just guess it's Anchor Hocking. It seems to me that Anchor Hocking is the one that did this. So you get the 4 little tiny shot glasses and the big liquor decanter to go with it. So, you know, they sit all around it. I don't have any reason to believe that that's not the original stopper. It's a nice big, you know, I mean, the scale of it fits. It's frosted the same way the inside is. The rings on this are also nice and pronounced. If this goes in a dishwasher, it gets murdered. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, good. So
No, you're here.
I have to do that just to make sure you can still hear me.
No, I understand. Yeah, I'm answering the chat. So
thank you, David. I appreciate that. And I'm only doing that because, as you know, I'm having problems.
Yeah.
All right. So the liquor decanter, this is going to date. This is an early pattern. They were doing this in the 20s, but this might be anywhere from the late 20s to the mid 30s. Nice big size carafe there, well over 9 inches. That's a good 10, 11 inches tall with no condition problems on it at all. Of course, as you can see, nice and clean. And then the 4 little shot glasses to go with it. So the high bid now is 30. And we'll count it down. Here we go. Loop-de-loo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn that thing off. For all of you who've been waiting to hear me say that. Apparently, that's my new phrase. Oh dear, I can't hear anything. Am I broadcasting?
No, you're broadcasting, okay. And Cheryl outbid herself, so her high bid was 30. She came in again at 39, so we'll keep it at 30.
Oh no, I'm
outbid herself.
Oh no, I'm charging Cheryl 39. No, I'm kidding. Cheryl, it's 30. And we'll see you next week. Cheryl, not next week, but at
it's your antique store. You do what you want.
Cheryl, I'll see you. Was it $30? No, I confused myself.
I have it highlighted, 30.
Cheryl, you got yourself a great deal on that, and you know you did, and I'm excited that you got it, and I love that you got it. Okay, it's back to you, David.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. This is going to start at, I have a glowy glass. Everyone's worried about glowy glass. Green glass. I'm just saying it's green glass. And let me turn this off. Some things glow. Does it glow? Some things do. And it's not the picture, but I just want to show the picture. I don't know if you can see it. This item is going to start at $60, and it's not the picture. But I'm just showing you how some things glow, and then some things just pop.
Nice.
So here's a biscuit jar with lid, with handle,
Wow.
with tips, no cracks. This is going to start at 60. Thank you, Karen.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Where'd my light go? So that's just the difference. We can all see that it's glowing. My light is like, what are you doing? Okay. So.
Ginger
Stop.
snaps.
Lid's in great shape, or the handle's in great shape, secure. Here's the lid of Tammy's blue tape. No dents on the lid. There is a little, it shows some age. It's not pitting, but it's just from use. But it's got a nice gold brass color to it. Lid's in great shape. Like I said, there's no nicks, no cracks on it. This stands 6.5 inches tall from the top of the lid to the bottom, and of course it's higher with the handle. And then it's 5 inches wide. 5.25 inches wide. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That's nice.
Let me hide that comment. It's got a little pitting on there yet. The Green Lantern. Yeah, there you go. The Green Lantern.
Wow.
But just a beautiful piece of glass. Just that pattern is just gorgeous too. I like the way it's kind of like a cross weave almost. I haven't identified it yet. But that would hold a lot of ginger snaps. Okay, I don't see anyone. I'll just count it down in case someone's kind of lurking in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okie doke. Go ahead, Scott. Ooh, I recognize that.
I know. I've got an Art Deco humidor cigarette case. Now, this goes back to the Deco era, and we're going to ask $20 for it. That's where we're going to start. It is made of Bakelite, and it has no problems. No chips, no cracks. No chips, no cracks at all. Nice and clean. Look how Deco it is on the front and on the top. As we turn it around, smooth on the back. It's got a sort of tortoise-shelled, mottled look, which you can't really see that much. And if we turn it upside down, we can see it's made by the wait a minute. The Roto Tray Cigarette Humidor. Wait, let me get it where you can see it. Hold it still. Be still.
There you go.
Okay. The Roto Tray Cigarette Humidor. See that? Now, you can be very sneaky about your cigarette habit. You put that on your desk. Nobody knows what you're doing, right? All right. When everybody goes out into the kitchen, you can push it right here, and it swings open. Look at that. Wow. Oh, the suspense. And when it swings open, inside, you've got your cigarettes, your matches, whatever accoutrements you need to puff, puff, puff away on that cigarette. So, made of Bakelite. This one does not have any damage. I sold one before that was a little bit different. and it had a crack in it. This one ain't got no cracks. A little while ago, David was telling us about, well, I better be quiet. Should I be quiet, David?
No.
David said he had a crack.
I have a crack.
Okay, well,
Who doesn't?
I do too. I do too. But this does not have any cracks. Okay, so there's no cracks.
Thanks for bidding, elderly poodle. She's out.
Yeah, it's embossed. Yeah. And you know, I collect Bakelite radios. Look at that. All right, Myrna Loy, eat your heart out. Shall we count it down? Here we go. We're not going to waste any time. Counting it down.
Go ahead.
Okay. The high bid is, I'm not sure.
70. It's highlighted.
I appreciate you telling me that. Okay, Florida Golden Girl. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Karen Williams, for assisting tonight and doing all the calling. We really appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody who's bidding. And I appreciate everybody who is here and just having fun with us tonight. You know, we love it. Otherwise, we'd be sitting here talking to the wall.
Okay, I have Jeffrey came in at 80, Raquel just after 80, and then Raquel came in before the stop. Raquel Dismuke at 86.
Raquel, I've got to ask you a question.
And she's highlighted there at 86.
Okay, Raquel, I gotcha. And I've got your info because you have purchased from me before. I listened to a podcast of 1920s, 30s music, and it's called Radio Dismuke. Is that guy any relation to you? Are you related to somebody who does a podcast about 1920s, 30s radio, and it's called, our music, and it's called Radio Dismuke? Just curious. I like your last name. Thank you, everyone. It's a secret.
It's a secret?
Ooh. Not anymore. Now let me see.
Secret's out. Okay. I have, and I'm going to look at some notes because I've never seen this. Many of you probably have. It has the Deco look. This is going to start at $30. Black glass, not the L.E. Smith type black glass where you can see through this. This is black. This is as they say, no relation. There's the answer to your question, Scott.
Wow.
No relation from Raquel. It's Vader's mask, KP says. This is from Pilgrim. And before, I just wanted to share some information because I learned something. You know, I knew Pilgrim, of course, went out of business, but this is from their Metropolitan line.
Ah.
And they had 6 different shapes of this black glass. And this was the second tallest of their line. Now, back in the 70s, going into the 80s, before they shuttered their doors, it's a vase. Yes, it's a vase. Before they shuttered their doors, if we know anything about cameo glass, the storied cameo glass,
Wow.
in which Kelsey Murphy was really behind with an engineer that still works, or maybe they've retired, I'm not sure. But they perfected the layering up to 9, 10, 12 layers of glass and chipping away. But before that, before they shuttered their doors, they pretty much started what they called the Masterworks. And this is one of the last lines that they had
Mm.
before shuttering. And this was only made, this line was only made for 2 years. Now, it's not old. Now, is it older than 30 years? Yes, because it was going back to 87. And of course, they shuttered their doors later on, and they closed at 2001, and then they opened a smaller glassworks company to really design their masterpieces uh, with the cameo glass. Sorry, but then they help out Blinko as well. A lot of those artisans ended up at Blinko, where of course they do great work there as well. But it's very deco looking. I'd never seen it before. It's just beautiful, beautiful, and of course the logo's on there.
Nice.
It's just a beautiful piece. I have it up here with the other black items behind me, and just to show the bottom, you cannot see light through it, so it's not that dark amethyst opaque. This is Pilgrim black glass. Now, what's interesting, I didn't know that when Pilgrim closed what I wanted to visit when we were on the road, we just didn't have time, was the West Virginia Museum of American Glass. They purchased the stock of all the glass catalogs. I'd love to get a hold of one of these catalogs. It's very pretty. Just thought I would share. But yes, it is very deco looking. And I don't know that we have any bids on this. Oh, Cheryl's in at 30.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Cheryl. Well, I'll count it down for Cheryl. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And like I said, this was 5 inches across, 8 1/4 inch tall. But the other pieces are neat too. And that's going to go to Cheryl. Thank you very much. Thanks, Karen, for putting in the stop.
Yeah.
And we'll get it over to Scott.
All right. I think it's 50s. I think it's Swedish or Scandinavian or something like that. It's a vase with a heavy bottom. And we're going to start out at $19 on it. Pardon me if there are fingerprints. I'm going to try to get it to where you can really see it. Now, this is wheel cut, not etched. So I don't believe it's acid etched, because I can feel where this was all carved in there on a wheel, on a grinding tool. And we've got that classic leaping gazelle. And he may not be a gazelle, but in the decorative motif world, we kind of just call that the leaping gazelle. The base is very heavy. It's not signed. At least I can't find a signature. There might be one on there somewhere, but these 65-year-old eyeballs can't see it, if it is. And I'll hold it still. It is, 7 inches tall. It's clear. It doesn't have any cloudiness to it. And I'm feeling mid-century rather than Art Deco, but I could be wrong on that. You know, the Leaping Gazelle motif, we see it from the 20s into the 50s. It hung around for a long time. Don't you guys get kind of the Swedish modern feel? Don't you, David?
I do.
Like
Just the lines, just from the design of the deer, the etching.
Yeah. I think it might be something from the 50s. Could be. So $19, we're going to look for an opening bid on that. And yeah, I don't really know much more about, I can't really tell you any more about it. Trying to really get it to where you can see. It's hard with the light to try to get you to see it.
Bye, D.
Bye,
D's calling it a
Jennings.
night.
See you soon. Thanks for putting the start in there, Karen. I don't see any bids, but we're going to count it down and move this thing along because we don't want to be here all night. 10.
You're on vacation still.
I am. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. That's it.
Terry Trahan's at 26. Patsy Ann came in with 19, so she's lagging.
And so we have Terry Trahan at 26.
Yeah, before the stop, Terry Trahan at 26. Someone is saying, Sparkle and Munge is saying that it could be a Bergdala crystal.
Terry Trahan. Terry, thank you so much. Coming your way.
I'm scrolling down there. Just send your information to oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
So I have, I'm a, I guess I call a fountain pen guy, and I have this inkwell, which is issued by the Navy. This is going to start at. This is starting at $20. So it's an inkwell. This is a no-tip inkwell. So actually, when this rolled over, it didn't hold a lot of ink. So when it rolled over for those guys in the Navy, of course, the boats are rocking, the ink would not come out. This was issued by the Navy, manufactured in Ohio by Preferred Products in Toledo. The contractor that was based in Washington, D.C., that had the military contract, and I say this because maybe you knew someone that worked at the companies, either Preferred Products in Toledo or with the Charles G. Stott Company that was a contractor in Washington, D.C. So again, this is offered at $20. And you fill the ink in here. It has a recess. This recess is designed, once inserted, to keep the ink from flowing out. Now, I personally haven't tried this. Legend has it is that the sailors could strike their matches against these ridges to light their cigarettes, which I found pretty interesting. You still can find dip fountain pens to use these. I have a friend that uses these. He repairs all of my fountain pens that I have purchased from him. So this is like old Navy stock. These were very prevalent during World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War. Just a nice, I guess you can call it militaria or naval, or if you're into ink with fountain pens or dip pens, quill type pens.
I love that.
You can work with a tip pen, but I guess you're using to house a tip pen, not a rolling ball. Of course, you're going to have ink. Some people have used quills with these. There are thinner fixed tip pens you can dip in here and use that with your favorite ink. And I'll count it down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I see Robert with Back in the Day finds with the bid. We'll wait for Karen to stop. Not necessarily for calligraphy. I mean, I don't know how many sailors did calligraphy. They were just writing their reports and writing their letters. Noreen, you came in second at 20. So that first bid at 20 for Robert and back in the day fines, that's yours, Robert. That's heading your way to Louisiana. Okay, Scott.
All right.
Ooh.
Hamilton Products ashtray made of metal from the 40s, I guess, could even be into the 50s. I don't really know because I didn't do any research on it, but it is Deco. And sometimes Deco kind of lingers into the 50s a little bit. So not really sure about that, but $19 will start out on this piece here. Nice condition. Look at the elephants. There's one. We turn it around. This center here is, I don't know what that black thing is, but you have a black base, two elephants with their trunks up, and this little spinny thing. I love it. This is fun just to do this. Watch.
Those have to be for matches.
I can no, you know what they told me?
What?
I guess they know. I don't know because I don't. But somebody said you snuff out a cigarette in there. So after you're done smoking, instead of putting it out like that, that's what somebody said. You snuff it out in there. I don't know. It could be. But anyway, I'm not sure why it spins. But anyway, I like spinning it. That's fun to do. Little things amuse little minds. So anyway, Art Deco Elephants Ashtray. Oh, there's cork on the bottom, and it says Hamilton Products, patented, made in the USA. See it? And David was with me when I bought it.
Just before we filmed me rocking on the Casaba.
Kielbasa, that's right.
Casaba. Casaba's a melon.
And I haven't produced that video yet, but I'm going to. All right, so a cool little ashtray sort of deck from the Deco era in, chrome. Let's count it down. Ready? Here we go. Any bids? I don't see any.
I don't see any.
Huh?
I don't see any.
Well, then that's fine. We'll bring it back next week. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. We're out. Put that over there.
Peace out.
All right. No bids?
I didn't see any bids. We're waiting for a stop or no interest from Karen.
All right. I don't see any. How many items do you have left, David?
I have... Well, I have a set of Manhattan left, one vase, one compote.
Go for it.
And for any latecomers, that would be offered at $30 for the set. Okay, that's a pass on your on the ashtray. We got the official from Karen. So $30 for one more set of the Anchor Hawking vase, and the Manhattan compote. Yeah.
We're going to get in trouble.
No, we're not.
No, we ain't.
No, we ain't. And if so, he can turn this thing off.
Turn that thing off.
And then, of course, we have the biscuit jar.
I can't believe that.
Glowy.
I can't believe that biscuit jar didn't sell.
It'll sell eventually.
Oh, I know it will.
We haven't advertised it or anything. And this one, this one would be at $60, offered at $60. And that is it. Not much of a speed round because, we do this fast and quick.
Yeah.
Did you have anything left?
Well, excuse me. Excuse me. I do. And I kind of went over. I've got two more lots. Can I do them quickly?
Yes.
Just in case anybody's there, I advertised I had it. So, all right, really fast. $10. $10, you get both. These are original 1977 Star Wars. Look at that. $10, you get both of them. You get the Darth Vader stick pin. See it? And you get the earrings. You get the Star Wars earrings. $10.
Now, while you're
What?
showing that, 20th Century Fox jumped on the bandwagon and started producing very, very quickly products because they had a hit.
Well,
they had a hit on their hands, and you know the toys were manufactured by Keller Manufacturing or Keller Toys, and they were not ready for the demand of the toys, and they actually underproduced the sales or the toys. And Jenny Mac's in for 10. I have her highlighted for those. And actually, kids received pictures of the toys until Keller Toys or manufacturing could get all the toys cranked out. So those are the original stock, 77 for those that tie, looks like a tie pin. And
yeah, I didn't know any of that. I don't know if these are made of glass. Maybe they are. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, I'm one of those Star Wars dudes.
It might be glass. Hold on. It's glass. Glass against your teeth feels a certain way. Everybody just went, ooh. Yeah, they're glass. Are the earrings glass? They might not be, but this feels like glass. Anyway, I remember being at the Jersey Shore in the summer of 77 and being taken to one of the big old, the movie theaters are gone now. There was one in Ocean City called The Strand, I think. And my father and my uncle took us kids. We had to see it. Everybody was talking about Star Wars. I didn't care. I don't like science fiction. I would have rather been in the ocean swimming because cancer. I'm a fish. So I didn't give any one hoot about Star Wars, but we were taken to the movies to see it in 77. All right, let's count.
My mother said she didn't care for it, but she took us twice to go see this movie.
Who took you twice?
My mother. And she doesn't remember not 1 minute of the movie. I guess she slept or snuck out to the lobby to read a book. I don't know.
Your mother and I would get along just fine. I don't remember one thing about Star Wars. I haven't seen it since 1977.
Sadly, I could probably quote the original movie word by word.
Well, listen, not sadly, that's your thing. If I can quote 90% of the lyrics of 1920s, 1930s hit songs, you should be able to quote, all right, count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7.
This is original stock, folks. So if you're into Star Wars.
Yeah, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone knows a Star Wars person.
All right. Who gets them? And then one more thing and we're done. Finished.
Whoa.
What?
Okay. I need some splaining.
What?
I got Robert at 31, back in the day finds. And then I have Jenny Mac at, I assume, 32. I'm going to assume 32 and not 132 from 31.
Oh, no, I'm charging you $132, girl. No, I'm kidding. I'm playing.
Yeah, I think she meant 32. She got the 132 in.
She meant 32.
Yeah, so she got in at 32.
Okay, and who is that at 32?
I have her highlighted as Jenny Mac.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jenny Mac.
And it's 32, not 132.
I know.
We knew what she meant.
Miss Jenny Mac, all dressed. That's too easy.
We got it. We got it right. 32.
Okay,
we're not trying to scare you. We want people to come back, believe it or not.
Huh?
We want people to come back. Now, is that 32 for both?
Yeah, both.
One money's for both. Okay. I think that was a great score there.
It's all broken up. Yeah, you get both of them, Jenny.
Anchor Hawkins. So I had one Compote, one vase. No worries. I can bring that back anytime. And then the glowy glass, green Vaseline. Who is that fool talking about green Vaseline?
If you've got green Vaseline in your medicine cabinet, you best throw it out. I got one more thing, David, real fast.
Go ahead.
Lightning bolt handles. Don't know who made it. Didn't have time to look them up. It's a cream and sugar. They're Art Deco. Look at that. Look at the lightning bolt handles. Can you see that? Can you?
Beautiful.
Can you? There's the creamer. And they're little guys. They're like 4 inches tall. Yeah. Look at that lightning bolt. Classic 30s. Yeah. Now it's crystal, which means just clear glass. That's the creamer. No chips, no cracks. There's the sugar bowl. Also, lightning bolt handles. This is good fire polish. What did I say? Did I tell you where we're going to start on the bid? Did I tell you where we start or not?
Karen didn't have the start, so probably not.
Okay, I'm sorry. $19.
19. Okay.
I like to start out at 19 on a lot of things. You're not going to find these anywhere else for that price. $19. They're little, cream and sugar, Deco classic. $19. I love these lightning bolt handles. I'm trying to get it to where you can really see it. I'm doing my Vanna White thing. Unmarked, but fire polished. Good glass. So I don't know. Cambridge, Fostoria, I don't know. Sometimes you don't have time to look everything up, and sometimes you do.
Terry Trahan's at 21.
Okay, Terry. So there we have it. The two clear glass with the lightning bolts. Get those bids in there because it's time to go to bed. So let's count them down. I'm going to count them down in just about 2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. Nice, clear glass, Depression era, but good quality.
Kathy Day's at 25.
All right, Kathy, 10, 9. Anybody know who made these? 10.
Some
9.
glass maker.
Good glass maker. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the one. We're waiting for Karen. Karen's going to have the stop.
And that's going to do it.
They are fancy, just like I'm fancy.
You are, and you're very well dressed. And
there's the stop. I am well dressed.
There's a clown. No, you're looking like one of the Marx Brothers.
Maybe a Marx brother, or I don't know, Gene Wilder's darker cousin.
Is it Terry Trahan at 26? Or
no, Kathy Day came in at 32.
Okay, Kathy Day.
He's highlighted on the screen right over your shoulder.
Kathy Day.
Kathy Harpo. Everyone's saying Harpo.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everyone who placed your bids. Yeah, you're looking like, but wasn't Harpo the one that didn't talk and just like tooted a horn?
Yeah, I talk too much to be a Harpo. Do you have Kathy Day written down?
I do indeed, and I want to thank you, Kathy, and I want to thank everyone else who was here tonight. We had, I don't know, we've got over 200 folks here, and it's so much fun when you join me and David. We have a good time. And it's 1 minute to 11. So we were true to form. 2 hours, 20 items in 2 hours.
Yeah. And with internet issues, I thought we got through
internet problems.
If we seem rushed, we're sorry about that. We just didn't know whether Scott's internet would go kaput. So we just tried to get through it so we could share the items with you and everyone would have a chance to bid. And yes, I'm clowning around, but who cares? It's Scott's birthday. We're going to let Scott go. Have a wonderful rest of your birthday. Get some rest.
I got
one
on
the beach.
one more hour on my birthday day.
I miss the beach. I'm a beach guy. Tammy's not so much a beach person, but I love going to the beach. So, and it's only 40 minutes away from us. So we go every now and then. There's great restaurants that we go to and visit and enjoy the water.
Well, I will enjoy it for you because I will be in the North Atlantic Ocean tomorrow swimming. Yes, I certainly will be. So thank you, everyone. And listen, stay tuned if you want to hear some of the amazing concert that I heard last night. I'm going to try to get that video listed tonight. And so later on tonight, it'll be up and running. And if you don't see it tonight, maybe you can look at it tomorrow. Even if you think, well, I'm not necessarily into the music, you'll see the beautiful scenery in lovely Ocean Grove, and I hope you'll tune in. Oh, and I'm taking you to the boardwalk in Asbury Park. We are going to go to the site of the Morro Castle disaster. Did you know there was a luxury liner disaster on the Jersey coast right by Asbury Park? I'm going to take you there, tell you all about it. You're going to love it. Okay.
And you shared a video with us, I think it was last year, where we saw a picture of that framed in an antique store. And you shared that same story and you did the research and you shared it with everyone. So go back, go digging back in Scott's channel and find that video, or maybe he can repost it. I don't know.
I know.
I don't want to cause more work for you.
I bought that.
Scott's with D Friday?
Yeah, not this Friday. This Friday, I'm with The Vintage Vinny.
Okay.
This Friday night, The Vintage Vinny and I are having a live sale. And then the following Monday, I'm back with my live sale. And the following Friday, D, Niagara Falls D.
And then Tammy and I will be having our sale this Wednesday.
Okay.
If she's under the weather, I'll be solo. So join me in my wig, maybe a new hat, who knows? And join us on Vintageuprisingtx. Don't forget to thumbs up on your way out. Somehow it helps an algorithm. I'm not sure. But thumbs up. We appreciate you being here. And thank you, Scott, for joining.
Thank you, David, for hosting.
Always fun. Thank you, Karen. Thanks for helping out, Karen. Round of applause for Karen.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Time to unbutton.
Go ahead and unbutton. And if you want to say so long to the folks.
So long for now. You don't have to wait for the cat. Well, because there's no cat tonight, but you know what I mean. Thanks, David.
Okay. Bye, y'all.
Feel better, Tammy. Soon, I hope.
I'm doing my best. I'm nursing her to health.
Okay. Bye, folks. Thank you,
Bye,
everyone. Woo!